This is spider to snag. Not wide banana, the one he likes, but that's spider to snag, and he knows what I'm talking about, but using Anquan Bolden as the fullback. Come on! Football!
Hey, the Cincinnati Bengals finally on the board, boys. Finally on the board.
They're there. They're awake. They're alive.
Could you imagine if they would have lost this football game?
Oh,
could you imagine what would have happened if they lost to the Panthers and the Red Rocket?
Would have been brutal.
Could have been ugly, boys.
Yeah, this is a pro Bengals podcast and YouTube channel.
We are always pro Joe Burrow. My number one quarterback, always and forever. I love him. Don't know about the hair selection, but I will say this: there are probably some Panthers today that are really pissed that they didn't tackle some people. Like,
it's bad.
Dude.
Well, Jamar Chase. Yeah, we're gonna get to it.
Him.
Let's look at some of the chunk passing and running plays in the first Bengals win of the season here. By the way, Phil Mackey with Jeremiah Sirles and Alex Boone. These guys spent a decade and a half in the NFL trenches, and we do film breakdowns, multiple film breakdowns a week here from an offensive line perspective. So if you're new or maybe you're a Bengals fan, click that subscribe button and the like button here. Let's dive in, boys. Let's go full screen here and take us through some of the highlights from the Bengals getting on the board.
I love the jersey selection.
I think the biggest thing for me about this game is that they had 30 rushing attempts.
Yes.
30. I could not remember the last time the Bengals had 30 rushing attempts. Usually it's 62 dropbacks.
Yeah.
Right? So you get Chase Brown involved. We heard so much hype about him, but this Jamar Chase, this is why you want to pay this man the money that he asks for.
And they will. They will.
Doink.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Nope. Oh, here come two more, and we're gone.
Yeah.
Great job by Chase Brown. Chase Brown again. Look at him, young rookie, second-year running back out of Illinois, coming down here quickly. Starts with the protection. They send 4. They drop out late. Everyone's sealed up. Joe just has to move over a little bit. Great job of Kappa by getting out to help.
Great pocket.
Look at that.
By the way, that right tackle. Go back. We didn't even talk about this. That's a first-round young tackle in Mims because Trent Brown's hurt. That's Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah.
That's not a slap out there. And that's a one-on-one rep with Jadeveon Clowney. Watch him here. He's so big. He looks like he was built in a lab. Boom. Hits him with his hands. Keeps pushing him.
Shoves him 5 yards back.
I mean, this dude, he walked by me at the combine this year, and I stopped in my tracks. And I was like, oh, my God.
Hello, sir.
He is so large.
Hello, an oak tree.
Oh, look at this. It's so good.
This tackling, I got to say, this should have been a nice little chunk, 25, 30-yard gain, not a
look
63-yard touchdown.
Look at Hilton running down the sideline, too, 21. Like, go.
We're all so excited.
And then Chase Brown right there getting a little shove at 21 so you can't knock him out.
Dude, this opened up the Bengals. They're like, we're back. We're here. This is who we are.
That's what they've been waiting for a play like this.
Well, they did it, but they did it last week against,
did they? I didn't
against the – you were hunting elk in an internetless environment, but they literally started the game last week with, that's the Bengals, and then, of course.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah.
Here we go. What are we doing? We're motioning out, we're motioning in. I'm not sure where I'm going.
Double
so
mug.
Burrow's directing traffic here.
Ooh, look at that pocket.
We'll go to the end zone cam here, but it's funny because, so I asked you guys, we did a Bears film breakdown, and there was a play where it started in empty, and then a tight end and a running back came back in into the box or whatever. And I asked you guys, is that Caleb Williams directing traffic, or is it part of the motion before the play? So I ask you the same question here. Is this Burrow telling 31, hey, looks like it?
Yep. So he motions him out. When 54 doesn't walk out with him, he realizes it's not man coverage. And so he comes back and goes, okay, this is a double A-gap blitz. I know that my offensive line is sliding to the right based off what the protection call is. So if they're not going to walk out there, I know 54 is coming. So he just has, again, dude, Zach Moss. Dude. These running backs in the league are stepping up their pass protection game. Look at this.
You have to.
He walks up there and he's like, hey, no, 54 is coming. You go here. Offensive line, you slide right. Protect me to the field. Left guard, left tackle, you're in one-on-ones. Wow. And there's a pretty pocket right there. T. Higgins, beautiful. Welcome back.
Oh, T showing up big time. Love it.
Trips right. Oh, gotta go. Oh, this pass off between our guy Volson and Ted Karras is phenomenal in the blitz pickup.
Right.
So Joe's directing traffic here, and all of a sudden he's like, play clock's got to go. Ted Karras, 47's the mic. So they come through here, boop, pass it off, and then here comes Kappa.
How about Kappa?
Oh,
Like,
Kappa coming with some bad intentions.
Humboldt State's finest.
It starts with these two guys, and then
Also,
it's a
can we
great
talk
job
about,
of Cordell.
Can we talk? Hold on, pause. Can we talk about Orlando Brown's stance? I don't know what that is.
I don't even want to.
look at this right here.
Yeah, it's the Joe Thomas of Joe
It
Thomas.
looks like he has to go to the bathroom or something.
I have to
I gotta pee.
God.
I'm gonna hold it. Listen, it's a great job of Cordell actually seeing the declaration. So many guys fall asleep to this, and so then all of a sudden the center comes off, and this guy's stuck in the middle of the gap, and you don't have him. But Cordell does a great job of bodying him up and doing just enough to get this throw off.
Yeah, it seems simple, but it's really not. You're setting away as a guard. You're setting away, and you think 47's hitting the B, and then at the last second you got to switch back in with your guard. That's just really good job by Ted Karras there and Cordell.
It kind of screws the tackle a little bit too because he hears loco or dual.
Yeah,
or
he thinks that
sort,
he's got inside
and he
help.
thinks he's got help, and he doesn't because that inside backer blitzed.
Shaq Thompson's gonna have nightmares.
He took a shot on this one. He was like, okay.
He wanted to celebrate so bad.
I'm gonna need a minute, dude. When he threw this ball, I was like, he's really feeling good. Like he's not afraid. We're just gonna let it go right into three people.
Get up,
Whole shot.
By the way, again,
Zach
Burrow
Moss.
directing Moss up against 54.
So whenever you see a quarterback do a double point like this, so let it play a little bit. Stop. So whenever you see a quarterback do a double point like that, that's him telling his receivers it takes two to make us hot. Right?
Okay.
So he's
If
looking
both
over
these
here.
guys come,
if
I'm throwing the hot.
and the other guy, if someone else comes out here, then we're hot. Because
see how
sometimes
Cordell's
receivers,
going right.
right.
Cordell's going right, so he's basically like, listen, there's two threats. Zach's going to take one. If this other one comes, the hot route gets
Go
thrown.
to the wide real quick.
That's classic Carson Palmer. He used to do that every time. Point to two, point to one, let everybody know. See how there's two of them out there? The corner. He's telling them if this corner comes, not
the
that
DN, the corner.
If the
gotcha.
corner
You're talking about-
comes,
you're talking about-
Because
Okay.
Jamar's looking inside here, and he sees 54, and so in his brain, he might think if 54 comes, maybe I'm hot.
No.
Right? But no, you want to make sure you tell those idiots on the outside, like, it takes two. Right? So when you see a quarterback ever double point, he's saying, hey, if both these guys come, you got to look hot right now.
And that's when he's probably telling him, run the slant, dude. Run it right now.
Dude, look, all three of these are just go routes. Right? It's really just all three go routes, and then Joe Burrow is just going to pick his number one matchup, like wherever he feels like he wants to go with the ball. Boom. Coming through on the
Yoshevich.
slide.
CB
Cordell
gets
has a
some
nice
ribs.
job, and then
Get
they
some
both
ribs.
kill him.
Yoshevich.
Drop it in the box.
Princeton, right? Princeton
Yeah.
receiver. Yeah, man. Let's do a couple run plays here. Because
Gotcha.
you're right. The
We have
Bengals
to.
had
Chase
it all
Brown.
working.
Chase Brown. I heard so much hype about him in camp. They were saying this is going to be his year, and then I drafted him in fantasy, and they didn't do anything, and I left him on my bench.
Oh no.
And now he's running.
Oh, look at our guy CV here. Look at our guy Cordell Volson. They're running. They're running split zone, right? So they're going to come split zone here. So the double team is going to hit split zone to the right. So again, the ball should turn back to the left. They're in a 5-man front.
It's a jam front.
Yep.
Everything core's covered. We call this a jam. It's a great
He
job.
slants
With
over.
nobody missing.
Cordell stays on him. Ted Karras is coming across. The over backside linebacker way over pursues this. Way over pursues this. You can't leave this big of a back door open.
Camera guy's a little shaky.
Camera guy's like, "What? This is a run play. I don't
What's
know what to
happening
do.
right now?"
They're running the ball. I'm supposed to zoom out. I'm supposed to be zooming out."
Oh God.
Joe doesn't have the ball. Oh God.
47 cannot bury his head all the way on this backside or in this front side A gap. He has to be sitting back door here because, again, Clowney's screaming down there, but again, poor tackling. Extremely poor tackling. Clowney needs to make that play. But Cordell and Ted Karras do a phenomenal job just paving the way, staying square. The running back, if the running back can read your nameplate as an offensive lineman, you give him a two-way go.
Let's keep pawning it here.
I love this. Listen, if they want to line up everybody inside, let's run outside, right? If they're going to jam us the whole day, we're just going to make this super simple. We're going to reach everybody.
Cody
and we're
Ford, too.
By the way, does anyone not
heavy
notice
O-lineman?
Cody Ford over here on Jadavian Clowney? Even Clowney's like, I don't want any part of this. I'm going to go in here.
What I
Mims
love
may
about
have gone
this,
the wrong way on this.
I think
and
Mims did
still
go the
gets
wrong
a
way.
block. That's what's
I think
insane.
this is a rookie error here.
Oh, for sure.
But what I love is that the front is moving, right? And so many times when the defensive front moves, linemen panic and freeze, right? They're like, oh, this guy's moving. I need to stay on him. But everyone here trusts their backside guy, that they're all coming with them, and they just continue to climb. Like, go back and watch Ted. Ted knows he's by himself, right? Ted knows he's by himself. He knows that Cordell and Big O got to get to 53, right? So he steps through here. Okay, Ted's just going to keep going. Cordell's going to keep going, right? I trust that my guys are there, and then it allows me to climb on the linebackers. No one froze. No one panicked. They just all trusted that their backside guy would be there with them, and they kept going. And I do think Mims went the wrong way.
For sure.
Let's do one more here.
Power O.
Oh,
Power O. Power outside. I love this play. It's such a change up here. Again, what Boone said. All right, they want to line up everyone inside. Let's not pound our heads against the wall here and run power into it. Let's circle it. Right? Let's just circle it. You got to go down, down, down.
Dallas, baby. Ooh, I used to
Dallas.
love the down downs.
Down, down. So go back. What we mean by this is on power, you always want a double team at the point of attack. Right? That's usually what you want. You want the left guard and the left tackle here to power at the point of attack and double team 94. When they line up 3 inside covered, though, that takes the double team away. And so what it ends up doing is everyone just has to down block. So we used to call it Diamond Dallas Page, DDP, right? You got to come down. And so down means that the center's going back to 93, the left guard's pinning 91, 75's got to pin 94, and then this power now is going to hit outside.
and then is it guard pulling across over here?
Yep. So usually he wants to pull up off the double team, but when you got this down, 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 it means you got to pull one gap wider, right? So now he's got to pull over into this C gap, but the tight end does a great job here too. Yep. Wash, kick out, and then just now there's nowhere to pound it up there. Just seal it and let Chase Brown do the rest. Phenomenal job and nice play design there too.
Is this too much of a hole in that division for the Bengals to dig out of?
I worry, yes.
Yeah.
I just worry in that division. I mean, the good news is the Ravens are
2-2.
Are they 2-2 now?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, so the Ravens are 2-2. It's hard for me to think that the Steelers are going to continue to do what they're doing. Like,
Yeah, and they finally got dinged, so they're now 3-1.
They're not,
so.
but it's hard for me to think that they're just, unless Justin Fields continues to go and go. I'm waiting for them to be like, oh, Russell's healthy, we're gonna put Russell, and then the whole thing's gonna implode. But I just worry that 3 games back is going to be a really, really hard thing to climb themselves out of because their schedule doesn't get any easier.
No. But if there's one team, one quarterback, this
and
would
you
be,
get to play all these
would be
teams
the
too.
team.
You're going to play the
Browns.
Browns.
It's not like they're not used to this. They do this every year,
right?
They start out the first quarter of their year is always atrocious. If they get out of it 2-2, everyone's like, "Woo!"
All right,
right?
12 wins. Let's go. Yeah,
it's definitely still on the table. If everyone gets healthy at the right time, Joe Burrow can do anything.
Yeah. So, hey, if you're a Bengals fan or you just enjoy these film breakdowns, click that subscribe button, the like button here on the O-Line Committee YouTube channel, and go tell some of your football-loving friends about the O-Line Committee. See you guys.